Dolphin fans, oh, we are bummed and officially out of the NFL playoffs. Week 16 show, Miami Pod Squad. Guys, big news. The big Tua has been benched by Mike McDaniel. He wants to put in Quinn Ewers out of the University of Texas. Some said he should have stayed in college for another year, got a payday. He said, nope. I want to go to the Miami Dolphins and roll off about 5 or 6 Super Bowls, become the next Tom Brady late round draft pick. I'm going to make them sick. No more bad picks, no more bad sacks, and the Bengals are going to be skewered by my man Quinn Ewers. Hook 'em horns. Let's go, Marv. Tell me what you think.
Hey, man, yeah, we're mathematically eliminated, but I think we kind of knew we wasn't going to make the playoffs. I was ready to go on a tirade about Tua today because Monday night he showed me he's not the guy to lead us. And then today I get the news, hey, he's benched. We're going with Quinn Ewers. And this is a very smart move, I feel like, because we've got 3 games left. Let's see what he can do in actual game. 2 of the teams we're playing are in the playoff hunt. Now, this week we're playing a team that's not in the playoff hunt, but last 2 games are Tampa Bay, who's tied for first place, and New England, who needs to win every game to stay ahead of Buffalo. So he'd be thrown into some high-pressure situations. Let's see what we got. If we lose all 3 of them, who cares? We're not going to the playoffs. Better draft pick. I'm okay with if we lose them. But I'd like to see what we have with him because we need to know, do we need to draft a quarterback or, hey, is this kid good enough that we can build around? I think our first podcast, I told you I was very excited when we drafted him because he was a 7th-round pick. That's not a high risk. Big reward if he pans out. I was really looking forward to watching him play. It actually gives me a reason to watch the Dolphins this weekend.
Yeah, definitely a big reason for me to watch the Dolphins, too. I thought Quinn Ewers looked really good late in preseason. I thought he was like, oh, man, Quinn Ewers has some throws. He has some tools. I mean, he can make plays. And unlike Tua, he can, create offense with his legs. He's not the most mobile guy. It's not Patrick Mahomes, but it's not Tua. We got somewhere nice and in between. And, I feel like he's, a high-level, high-intelligent quarterback that can make some plays. And let's see what he does with a full week of practice behind this offense, which I think the offensive line has gotten better. Our run blocking has gotten better. He's going to have some run support. Hopefully Ollie Gordon's okay. I haven't heard any news. Maybe Marv can fill us in, but I'm super excited about Quinn Ewers and the things that he can do with the Dolphins. I'm super excited. Let's see what we got. And, hey, let's see what Mike McDaniel can do without being handcuffed by Tua. Can he make this offense even more now that he got a quarterback with a pretty big arm? Not the biggest arm, but it's better than Tua's. And a quarterback that's not scared to take the hits. You don't have to worry about any CTE issues in the future. What is Mike McDaniel going to do now that he's not handcuffed by Tua Tagovailoa?
Man, I am looking forward to Sunday when there's a little bit of pressure. The play's not automatically over. I was watching the game Monday night, and I told Christy, and she didn't care, but I said as soon as he has to step up right there, play's over. And sure enough, he
done.
Wanders around, gets sacked, throws the ball away. I'm not going to spend too much time burying Tua because he's not. I want to talk about the future and moving forward, but I will say this. It'll be so nice to have a quarterback on 3rd and 8 if he's scrambling not to slide a yard short of the first down for the second time in 3 weeks. It almost cost us the game against the Saints. It killed what was a good-looking drive up to that point, and then we punt the ball. And I understand why you don't go for it because we can't make short yardage for some reason.
No.
And you can't sneak Tua because he's played this season, honestly, he's played the whole year like he's scared to get hurt. You can't play quarterback in the NFL scared to get hurt. If that's his mentality, he needs to retire, move back to Hawaii, get his $30-something million he's going to be guaranteed, and live on the beach and have a good rest of your life. you don't need to be an NFL quarterback playing like you're scared to get hurt, and that's what he plays like.
And you definitely seen that in a lot of plays and a lot of he just doesn't have the arm, and he's throwing off his back foot if there's pressure in his face. And just like you said, you and I, we wanted Tua to be successful. Every Dolphin fan, I think, wanted Tua to be successful. And you've seen it early in his career. He was making some big plays. It looked like the potential was there. Then after that Cincinnati game where it looked like he was probably going to never play again. Everybody's seen the fingers, and it's like everybody was scared to death. And ever since then, I don't think it's ever been the same Tua that we had before that game.
And, I mean, then he's had at least two concussions since then, and every time he's got one, he's came back and not looked quite as good as before.
Yeah.
That interception he threw Monday night was brutal because not only was it just a bad throw and a bad read, but like you said, he threw that off his back foot fading away so he don't get hit. Man, you can't play like that. You just can't play this game like that. And, I mean, do you have talent? Yes. You wouldn't be where you're at without talent. And it's a shame because, we can go full Tiffany what could have been. Because he stays healthy, maybe a whole different guy. But he's not the guy moving forward. And I don't know if Quinn Ewers is. I hope he is. Gosh, that would be great. But we need to find out because we've got a lot of good players and talent on this team. The way we've been running the ball, we need a quarterback. And I don't think you can go back to Tua after benching him with 3 games left.
And we did see Quinn Ewers early in the year. He came in against the Browns, but you can't judge any quarterback. It was a rainy game. I mean, the offensive line was obviously in shambles on the pass protection. I don't hold anything against Quinn Ewers in that. I'm going to hold him responsible for what I've seen later on. The first preseason game against Chicago, he looked rough. But it seems like the more and more comfortable he got with that offense, he looked great. Could this be another Skylar Thompson mirage? Because there's a time I was big fan of Skylar Thompson, like saying, oh, man, Skylar Thompson's got a big arm. He can run. And, hey, he kept us in some games when Tua was down. Almost upset Buffalo. Oh, my God, there's a universe where Skylar Thompson went to Buffalo and upset their ass and took that team to the Super Bowl. There's a Dolphin universe where that happened. I totally believe that. But after all this Tua situation, it comes back to one thing. Brian Flores was right. He wanted Justin Herbert. He wanted the bigger, stronger quarterback. They told him to take Tua, and that's where the Brian Flores era ended. I truly believe that. Brian Flores and Thanos were right. Both those guys were right, and everybody else was wrong. That's my hot take.
And I'll say this. I really hope Mike McDaniel can come through this and we can see what he can do with a quarterback with a little bit of scrambling ability, with some size, somebody that's not handcuffing him. Because, I mean, he's done wonders with the offense. Even this year, from where we were at the first few weeks to where we've been running the ball the last several weeks. And I want to see what he can do with a quarterback that's not handcuffed. Is that Quinn? Maybe. Is it going out and getting a veteran free agent? Maybe. Drafting a new player? They better be ready to get thrown in the fire if we draft them. I don't know. I mean, if Ewers ain't the guy, I mean, Joe Flacco, he just keeps on playing. He'll probably be available next year. Who knows?
And what happens when that running game is going strong and then we got a quarterback who can create off-play action? I mean, I think Mike McDaniel's been licking his lips his whole time in Miami, like, what if I had this quarterback who could create off-play actions, not limited to these timing, throw to a certain spot on the field. Oh, my God, zone defense? Oh, we're fucked. Everybody see the stat on 2. That's ridiculous.
15 interceptions, and every one of them's on zone defense. That tells me...
You got to be able to beat multiple defenses. You got to be able to in the NFL. There's no excuse for that.
Well, and that tells me, like you said, he's thrown to a spot. I think 95% of the time he knows who he's throwing the ball to before the play starts. Especially if it's a deep pass. He makes up he's going to throw the ball deep before the ball's ever snapped. And I'll be damned if 3 guys are on him. We're still going to throw it in there. It don't matter.
And did you see the look on Jalen Waddle's face at the end of the game? I think that says it all. I wish I had a picture of that to show right here. I might drop one in here. Of course, when I do say I want to drop stuff in, I never do. But if anybody's seen the look on Jalen Waddle's face, I think that said it all about the state of the Miami Dolphins at the end of that game. And I mean, there was no hurry up in the offense there at the end. There was, I mean, I even heard Joe Buck and Tony, is it Troy Aikman?
Troy Aikman was going off about it.
Oh, he hated it. He hated it.
And let me tell you, that was something else I was going to harp on. Because, yes, coaching's going to take some of the heat there. But I swear, I don't think Tua can run a hurry-up, no-huddle, 2-minute offense. Have you ever seen him run a fast offense to where we have to go? There's no urgency there. I mean, and there was some bright things about the game. I thought the defense in the first half played one of their best halves of football all season. Now,
amazing.
They didn't follow it up with a good second half, but they also was on the field the whole damn game because we couldn't get any first downs till the game was over. So that's to me worrying down. I think the time of possession
in the third quarter was 13 minutes to 2. I think
we had like negative 20 yards in the third quarter.
Absolutely atrocious. And Jordan Brooks. Somebody put Jordan Brooks on the. I'm not talking about Pro Bowl. That should be already written in stone. This motherfucker Jordan Brooks needs to be first team All Pro linebacker. I will blow up if that doesn't happen, bro. I'll blow up.
And I don't want to harp on the officiating, but that fucking taunting call.
Oh God.
Ridiculous.
Oh
I know
God.
before the season they said we're going to crack down on it. But they waited till friggin' week 16 or week 15 to do it because I've seen it all year long and nobody said a word.
They would have been punting.
Yeah.
And I thought at first they called like targeting or something on that, hitting the head. So I thought it was going to be a bullshit like unnecessary roughness penalty. And they called it unsportsmanlike conduct. I was like, get out of here, dude. I've seen 20 times worse.
Unless he said something just so atrocious, there's no excuse for that to come out right there. That changed the whole complexity. If I'm not mistaken, that came out when it was 3-0. They don't get that touchdown before halftime. We might go down and score another. I mean, it could be a whole different ball game. We don't know. But we didn't do enough to win the game. Tua looked absolutely awful to those last couple. And even his second touchdown pass, that was not a good throw. He threw it to a guy that was double covered. He just happened to throw a jump ball, and the big tight end came down with the ball.
Oh, Darren Waller bailed his ass, dude.
Yeah.
Darren Waller bailed his ass. What about Quinn Ewers and Darren Waller? I want to see some of them plays.
I mean, we're going to get our chance. And, hey, this isn't a bad week to start a rookie quarterback in his first start because Cincinnati's not exactly got the greatest defense in the world.
Nope.
And with our running game,
they don't have Anthony Weaver coordinating.
And our running game's being so good lately, they're going to have to stack the box to try to stop that. So he should get some good looks. Now, our defense could struggle against our offense, but they didn't look good last week at all, and Burrow looks like he's checked out. I mean, I'm just
mentally
Cincinnati.
And physically.
Cincinnati, we'll give you Tua and a couple of first rounders and maybe a couple of second rounders if you want to send Burrow on down to Miami for a fresh start.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'll give him the whole next year's draft.
Honestly, I told Zoom at work, I said, I swear to you, I would give away all of my 2026 draft and a first rounder in 27 and 28 to get Joe Burrow down there if I didn't have to trade any other pieces.
I think it's worth it.
I think
it's worth it. I think that makes us instant Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, with our running game and with our defense playing the way it's playing, we're a whole. I mean, Burrow's. I think people have forgotten how good he actually is when healthy. He can't stay healthy because Cincinnati lets him get hit all the time and just rough and tumble. So I mean, yeah, I don't think that's even possible that would happen. But my God, I would not hesitate to pull that trigger if he became available.
You never know what new, and I want to see a case study done on NFL history when you get rid of your general manager in midseason if you make a turnaround like the Miami Dolphins did? Was Chris Greer that big of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Was he that bad that the team
Meddling?
got better when
Was he meddling that much?
You know me. What do I always say? Patriot plant. Patriot plant.
I mean,
he knew to put a popping shot in the locker room. He knew that would distract the team.
I'm trying to have a grown-up conversation, though, so you know.
What do you mean?
A Patriot plant? Come on, man. Come on.
It's true.
Okay.
Patriot plant, dude.
All right.
All right. I'm right.
But
did you notice the Dwight Stevenson jersey, bro? Look at that.
I was actually going to throw on an O.J. McDuffie, and I forgot to.
Yeah, you should have, dude.
Hey, I can do it.
Should have.
Hold on a sec. I'll walk and talk. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me.
All right.
I'll
keep the party going.
Keep it going.
Even though, the Tua drama's over with, I mean, I think our defense with really a patched up secondary really played well. But who is that 6'7" giant of a tight end that the Pittsburgh Steelers have? That guy's absolutely ridiculous. What's going on, dude?
Hold on. I'm here.
Marv's taking a timeout to put on an O.J. McDuffie. Is that authentic O.J. McDuffie? Is this a replica?
Not.
Let's see.
It's a replica.
Is it a starter?
It's a replica.
Is it a starter?
Nope, it's a champion or something. I don't even know.
Oh, champion.
I haven't wore this in.
There we go.
Champion. I haven't wore this in years.
Yeah, dude. Looks tight.
It's not as loose as it used to be on me, but that's all right.
I'm sure O.J. McDuffie has playing good somewhere in the NFL, and it's not with the Dolphins.
Well, Rondé Gadsden's got a kid playing pretty well.
I know. And Mason Taylor's probably going to tear it up with the Jets if he ever gets a good quarterback.
Well,
There's one more guy. Oh, yeah, Patrick Surtain Jr. Patrick Surtain Jr. should be playing for the Miami Dolphins.
I just wonder when
3 Pro Bowlers right there.
When they talk about Mason Taylor, they always say Jason Taylor's son. I wonder if that pisses off Zach Thomas. They never say that's Zach Thomas' nephew. They never say that.
I mean, your dad's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and your uncle should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't know how the hell that happened. You got to wait 3 or 4 years to get in? That was an injustice.
His numbers are better than Urlacher's, and Urlacher was a no-brain first time. That's a whole show for another time, the Hall of Fame and the way they do stuff.
We'll talk about during the off season.
Why in the hell the great Richmond Webb has had to wait this long to get in the Hall of Fame is still beyond me.
Ridiculous.
I mean, at least with Dwight Stevenson having to wait, I understood because his career was so short. And that was what kind of held him back for a few years. But you can't say that about Richmond Webb. There's no reason he should not already be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he's on an all-decade team, for crying out loud. He's on an all-90s decade team, starting tackle, dude, with Anthony Munoz on the other side. Come on, man.
Yeah, it ain't right. It don't add up. If he played in New York...
Are we going to do top 5, bro?
We can do some top 5. We can definitely do that.
Let's do top 5.
I wrote mine down about an hour ago.
Well, catch us up what we had last week.
All right, last week I had the Patriots 1 and the Rams 2. You had them flip-flopped. You had the Rams 1 and the Patriots 2. We both had Denver at 3. I had the Packers at 4 and the Seahawks at 5. You had the Seahawks at 4 and the Texans at 5.
Yep. All right.
So, this will be week 16. We didn't have a week 15. So, it's actually, you went first last week, so I guess I'll go first this week.
All right.
My number 5. I've liked them all year, but I hadn't had them in the top 5. You hadn't had them in. But I think with a couple of injuries, their chances have went up. I got the Chicago Bears at number 5.
Ooh. Looky here, folks. Marv's a believer. Man, somebody bring in the monkeys right now.
Yep,
Bring in the monkeys. Marv is a believer.
I'm a believer of the Bears, baby. The Bears.
Hey, you're a bear lever.
Thick guy.
Dad jokes. He's a bear lever.
But
right.
I mean, I hope they do. I hope they do well.
Did I have the Seahawks in my top 5 last week?
Yeah, you had them at number. You had them at number 4. You had Houston 5 and Seattle. We both had Seattle. Yeah. I had Seattle 5 and you had Seattle 4.
And Seattle won by how much this past week?
They beat the
Vikings, right?
No, the Vikings beat the Cowboys on Sunday Night Football.
All right.
The
Seattle played the Jets, right? So they beat somebody.
No, the Jaguars played the Jets. They might have played the Cardinals.
Kicked the shit out of them. All right.
Let me see.
I won't put Seahawks at 5. Seahawks at 5.
No. The Seahawks beat the Colts barely.
Back, baby. All right, so I'm putting the Seahawks at my number 5.
All right, Seahawks. Yeah, they beat the Colts barely last week.
Oh, that was a good game. Better game I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, me too. I agree. All right, Seahawks. All right, who's your number 4?
You know what? Since they let go of a 21-0 lead. Wow. I had the Buffalo out. I was like, they might not even make the playoffs this year. And then all of a sudden, slow and methodically, like they had Frank Wright on the stinking team, dude, the Buffalo Bills come back and beat the New England Patriots. It might be one of the best games of the year. Definitely top 10, top 5 nominee. I got the Patriots at 4 is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know if it's because the Patriots blew that game against the Bills and I'm pissed at them, but I kicked their ass straight out of my top 5.
Woo, man. Marv did not like that.
My number 4.
Uh-oh.
I've had you in my top 5 a couple of times, and every time I do, you lose. And I hate your ass, and I hope you lose. So I'm going to put the Buffalo Bills at number 4.
Yeah.
Hoping to throw that jinx on them one more time.
Jinx them, baby.
The Buffalo Bills are my number. My Buffalo Bills are my number 4 team. I mean, they got Josh Allen. I look at the AFC playoffs, and it really scares me that a bunch of the really good teams have quarterbacks who don't have hardly any playoff experience. So it's going to be, I think Josh Allen is going to be a really tough out, even if they have to go on the road, because Knicks has one playoff game, and it was a loss to Buffalo last year. May has no playoff experience. If Pittsburgh makes it, Aaron Rodgers has plenty, but they're not that great. Buffalo just went up there and demolished them 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, the Chargers, they don't have, Trevor Lawrence has won a playoff game. If the Jaguars go, the team I'm pulling for to get there is really the Houston Texans, because that defense
they're scary.
Mauls Buffalo. And as long as New England can hold on to the division, Buffalo has to go on the road. I think that's going to be hard for them if they have to go to Houston. But anyway, that's my number 4. Go ahead.
I don't trust San Diego or Jacksonville. I don't trust them.
I don't either. I think Houston's the class of the South. My number 3, I moved them up a couple of spots. You actually moved them down a spot. I got the Seattle Seahawks at number 3.
All right, nice.
With a chance to cause a lot of havoc this week, because the Thursday night game is a marquee matchup, and the Seahawks are at home.
Oh, that's going to be a banger.
So
the best Thursday night game of the year.
That's probably the best game of the weekend. So, but that's my number 3.
Tomorrow,
who do you have as your number 3?
I mean, I got the hottest team in football, and I'm talking about. I want to freak you. I want to freak you. H-Town, Houston, baby. Come on now. the Shroud of Turin, and the best defense probably in football, pound for pound. I'm talking about the Houston Texans.
I mean, that's not a bad pick. I got them probably at 6, maybe 7. I got them in the Patriots right there, on the outside looking in. But I think both of them are really good. But I really just wanted Buffalo in my top 5 to screw those bastards up.
Yeah, you did the right thing, man. You did the right thing. Do Jacksonville Texans play again? Do the Jaguars and Texans play again? Or have they already played each other?
No, they've already played each other twice, I think. I know they played in Houston because that's when the Texans had a really big comeback on them and beat them. And I think they played real early in the season in Jacksonville, and the Jaguars beat them.
Jaguars have Broncos left. That's going to be a marquee matchup this weekend, too. Oh, my God. Titans, and then they end with the Colts.
Yeah, so, yeah. We'll get to our picks later, but Houston really needs Denver to win that game. All right, who's your number 2?
Mile High, baby, Bo Nix. And it just seems like after that 77 or whatever we scored on the Broncos, and it looked like the Broncos were far and away from being a team that they are today. And it's just hard to believe that the Broncos are here from that game and the Dolphins are way down here. It's just wild how the NFL works. That was a little over 2 years ago.
Yeah, wasn't that long ago, really. My number 2 is also the Denver Broncos.
Good choice.
I'm going to say what impressed me really about Denver on Sunday. They didn't have their best game. Michael Parsons got put out, but they were able to come back, get points. And in the fourth quarter, at the end of the game, when they made a really stupid mistake by going for that 4th down and not making it and giving the Packers, a chance, they're really close to being able to get down there and score. Their defense didn't give up a friggin' yard. They tightened up. I mean, what was the final in that game? Was it a 3-point game or a 2-point game?
I will say this. That game was closer than I thought it was going to be. I thought Broncos were going to manhandle them.
Yeah, I mean, but Denver's defense just sucked up at the end, and they stopped them when they had to. And that's what a good – their defense is really tough, too. Houston, yeah, they've got a good defense, but Denver – I mean, they're 2 different style defenses, but both of them get the job done.
Yeah, the final score is 34-26 Broncos.
Yeah, so it was an 8-point. But, yeah, you gave them the ball at like the 40. And, I mean, you could have punted them, pinned them back. Or if you were going to go for it, you could have been a little bit more eventful or a little bit more imaginative than just running it right up the gut and getting stopped. But, it worked out. Sean Payton trusted his defense, and he knows more than me. So, all right, my number 1 team should come as no surprise. I'm sure it's your number 1 team. It's the Los Angeles Rams, although this is subject to be changing because they play at Seattle Sunday. I don't know if Seattle wins that game, you got a 3-way free-for-all for that division. So it's kind of crazy.
Well, the good news
Seattle
for the
kind of
Rams
controls
is they
everything.
end with the Falcons and the Cardinals. They end with the Falcons and the Cardinals. That's the good news for them.
Well, Seattle's got everything in front of them because they have a game left with the 49ers also. So, they could beat the 2 division rivals. They could lose to both of them. I mean, those games, I was looking at that division, and honestly, I thought about putting the Niners in my top 5 and having 3 NFC West teams in my top 5.
Nobody would hate on you, dude.
I mean, they're just so healthy. They're getting healthier. They're still missing some people, but I mean, don't sleep on the 49ers.
I think they lost Parasol for the season.
Yeah, Presnell.
Yeah.
So
that guy that got shot.
Doesn't help them. Yeah, former Gator.
And I think they're having problems with Ayuk, but the 49ers schedule. Wow, Colts this weekend, Bears, Seahawks. That's a tough stretch.
Yeah, but I think they beat the Colts. Now, them and the Bears could be that's going to be a good game. So, yeah.
Yeah, that might decide.
I just hope, Yep. But that's our top
pick'ems?
5. Well, do you want to do the college football playoff or the NFL?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Or do we want to end with the college football
I say we do it with
playoff?
pick'ems, then we end it with the college football playoffs. I think we should breeze through pick'ems and then do the college football playoffs. So what happened this past week, man? Did I make up a game? What happened?
Well, we only had one game different. We did not have our best week. I went 500. I went 500 at 8-8, and you did one game better, 9-7, because the Commanders beat the Giants. So you were 9-8, and 9-7. I was 8-8. I now have a. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. I now have a 3-game lead. I'm 133 and 76, and you're 130 and 79. So I got a 3-game lead going into this week. So you've been able to pick up one game each of the last 2 weeks from my 5-game lead.
I'll take it.
But so this week, you're first, and the Thursday night game is friggin' big time. You got the Los Angeles Rams going to Seattle for the 12th man and playing
I'm taking Los Angeles Rams.
Seahawks.
Los Angeles Rams. Sam Darnold, show me something in the big game, bro. Show me something. Prime time, Thursday night. Give me the Rams.
When these two teams played earlier this year, the Seahawks were in the game and could have won it, but Darnold had an awful game throwing picks. They're at home, and that's going to be a jacked up crowd, but I've been saying the Rams are the best team in football. That means you win road games. Yeah. I'm going Rams also. All right. Hey, for the first time all year, we got 2 Saturday games.
That's so right. Saturday at 5 Saturday o'clock. NFL action. Yes.
Saturday at 5 o'clock, we got the Philadelphia Eagles going to Washington to play the Commanders. Commanders finally got a win last week. Look, the Eagles. The Eagles. The Eagles stomped the Raiders. They should have stomped the Raiders, but I think that was a kind of get right game. Washington doesn't have a whole lot to play for. They usually do play Philly tough, but I think Philly's getting more right, and they'll beat Washington.
Yeah, this is a get right game. Give me the Eagles too.
The nightcap Saturday night game. I forgot about this one. This is also a huge game this weekend. You got the Green Bay Packers heading to Soldier Field to play the first place Chicago Bears, and Micah Parsons is out for the season.
My pick?
So who you got? Yep, your pick.
Oh, give me the Bears, dude. The Bears. They got to take care of business. They want to be that team. If they want to be that team, they got to beat the Packers, dude.
Well, I mean, I said going in. Yep, at Soldier Field because they played at Lambeau 2 weeks ago. I told my buddy at work, Cameron, that's a big Bear fan. I said, look, y'all got to split with the Packers. No matter how you do it, you got to split. If y'all do that, you'll be fine. I don't see Green Bay going in there and winning without Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
Chicago hung with them in Green Bay. I'm going Bears. Dup, Bears.
Yeah. You can't let them do no more discount double checks in your fucking end zone, Chicago. You got to get that monkey off your shoulders.
All right, next game. The first Sunday game. The New York Jets going to New Orleans to play the all of a sudden hot Saints.
Oh.
Look.
Oh.
I hate to say it. I hope the Jets win this game to screw up their draft pick. But I don't think they do. I think the Saints beat them.
Yeah, there's a reason why they're playing this quarterback. Let's be honest. I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They want Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, Saints will win this game. There's a reason why they traded 2 of their better defensive players. They want Mendoza. They want to start over.
Buffalo Bills at the Cleveland Browns. Your pick.
Ooh, shit. At the Cleveland Browns with Shadur Sanders. I mean, there's part of me that wants to pick this upset so bad. And I think we could all see it happening. You know what I'm saying? I think we can all see it. Do we see the Browns beating the Bills? Does anybody see that? You know who sees it? I see it. Give me the Browns in the upset. I got to make up some room because I think you're going with the Buffalo Bills. Browns upset, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Put my money where my damn mouth is. And I'm going to count on the Marv Jeeks, too, baby. Count on the Marv Jeeks. The Browns.
Look.
Miles Garrett, baby.
Cleveland's got a good defense. I'll settle for Myles Garrett just taking Josh Allen out. Because when Patrick Mahomes went down Sunday, my first thought was, why couldn't it be Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Why could it just not be Josh Allen? I want to pick the Browns in this game so bad. Oh, God, I want the Browns to win. I hope I lose.
The jinx won't work unless you take them, dude.
I hope I lose. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, you got to stick with the jinx, bro. I'm helping out the jinx here.
All right. The before mentioned Kansas City Chiefs with I don't even know who their starting quarterback is.
Gardner Minshew, baby. The stash. The stash.
Going to Tennessee to play the Titans.
Oh, shit.
For the first time all season, the first time all year, I am picking the Tennessee Titans with Cam Ward at home.
Okay.
The Chiefs with no fucking quarterback. I'm going Titans.
You know what? I would love to see Tennessee win this game for Cam Ward. But I feel like I could make up a game right here or at least cancel out that Browns pick. I want to take Kansas City. Gardner Minshew's got it, dude. Gardner Minshew's got it, dude. He's got it. But damn, how many chances Patrick Mahomes pulled the Kansas City Chiefs out of? A lot.
The Chargers going to Dallas to play the dead upon arrival Dallas Cowboys. Your pick first.
Dude, do I trust the Chargers?
No.
I'm taking the Chargers.
Here's the deal. I don't trust either one of these damn teams. I trust neither one of these teams at all. But the Chargers are still playing for something. The Cowboys, I don't know if they're even still mathematically alive at this point. Harbaugh's runs a big physical style team. Dallas has trouble on defense. I think the Chargers will run the ball on them. I'm going Chargers also. The Minnesota Vikings are traveling to New York to play the Giants.
Oh.
I don't love either team, but I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings. I just think they've got a better defense. I hope you take the Giants.
Yeah, I'm taking the Vikings too. I was hoping you take the Giants again, like you did last week.
Here's another game for first place in the division.
Ooh.
The winner will be 500, and they'll be in first place. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to Charlotte to play the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, and Carolina beat them in Tampa, if I do recall.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Man, Tampa's lost some close games. That game they lost, what was that, Thursday night? That was wild.
Yeah,
do they mentally recover from that?
Hey, I went to bed at the 2-minute. Atlanta got a first down with like 2:20 left in the game. Tampa got a first down Atlanta only had one timeout. They got a first down. I turned off the TV and went to bed because I was like, yeah, they'll just run out. They can kill the clock. I get up next morning, look at my phone, and see the friggin' Falcons somehow won the game. I don't even know how that happened.
That reminded me a lot of that Tennessee Dolphins game on Monday night. You know what? You got to go with a four straight Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They've won 4 or 5 straight South championships. For about 12 or 13 years, that they had a different winner every year. I'm sticking with the champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But that Carolina defense is pretty fucking good.
Tampa's been playing really bad football for the last month. But Carolina just lost to the Saints. Both these teams are coming off division losses.
Against inferior teams. Who do you trust more, Marv? Take Carolina. Make it a contest.
Can I pick a tie?
Nope. Pick the Panthers, dude. Bryce Young. Bama, Roll Tide. And I'll take Texas A&M.
Yeah, we just benched our damn Bama quarterbacks. That don't mean nothing. Where are you getting Texas A&M from?
Wait, so who did Baker Mayfield play for?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, that's right. I was thinking maroon team, man. You know what I'm saying? They all run together. Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Arkansas, they all run together, dude. Like, does every team in that area of the country need to be maroon? Texas Tech, all them fuckers.
I'm going to go with the home team.
I'm going to go orange.
I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers.
There we go. Now we got a contest. We got a contest now. Some difference in opinion.
This is my turn. You get the Jacksonville Jaguars going to Mile High to play the Broncos.
Oh, dude, this thing.
I'm going.
I can't wait for this one.
I'm going Broncos.
Yeah,
I don't believe Jacksonville's that good, and I think Denver will win this game.
Yeah, I got to take the Broncos too, man. Even though this should be like an epic game of the week type scenario, I could see the Broncos, and I said this against the Packers too, though. I could be wrong. I said they were going to demolish the Packers, and that wasn't the case. But I mean, I think there's a difference between Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love. And I think that Broncos defense, they will manhandle the Jaguars. I see this being a 2+. I see this being a 2-touchdown game for the Broncos.
Well, here's another.
Just make me right.
Here's another great matchup on Sunday that's flying under the radar, and you get to pick it first.
All right.
Atlanta Falcons at the Arizona Cardinals.
Ooh, God, this is really a tough choice. This is really a tough choice. Atlanta Falcons. I mean, who's the better of the garbage? You know what? For all year, I'm like, are the Falcons really as bad as they are? They just seem like they should be a better team than what they are. I mean, I don't know what's. I think it's a coaching thing. I don't know, but I mean, give me the Falcons, dude. Taking the Falcons.
Dude, I agree with
Battle
you.
The birds.
The Falcons are coming off a win. I can't think of the guy's name that quarterbacked them.
Jacoby Brisket.
No, he's the Cardinal quarterback.
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins. I was like the old man. Yeah, Kirk Cousins looked pretty good. I think the Falcons are. I'm like you. I don't know why they're this bad. But I think they beat Arizona. I'm going Falcons also.
I mean, this team beat Buffalo, dude.
I mean, yeah, so did we. So.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Point taken. We demolished the Falcons. That was wild.
All right.
They didn't play zone defense. Play zone defense.
Hey, that might be out the window now.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers, he'll tear zone up.
This one shouldn't take long. We got the Oakland Raiders traveling to Houston to play the Texans. I'm going to go Texans. I'm going to go Texans all day long.
Okay, I'm going to put this out here. I'm going to take the Texans plus
You want the Raiders.
35. I see this being a college. I see this being a college game.
Well,
Plus
that would
35.
be the Texans minus 35.
Yeah,
nobody
minus 35.
Nobody in their right mind is going to
Maybe
give
we
me the
should
Texans
bet.
at 35 points.
Maybe instead of taking the Texans on this, we should take how many points they're going to win by.
Look, dude, the Raiders right now might be the most god awful team in the NFL. Yeah.
How far are they away from the Jets? I mean, they're neck and neck, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure Mendoza would rather play in Vegas, dude. I'm sure.
Do the Raiders have 2 wins or 3 wins?
I mean, how did they get 3 wins?
They won the opener.
How did the Raiders get 3 wins?
Dude, they won the opener up in
That's
New
right,
England.
in New England, because of the fumble. But
The Raiders have 2 wins.
oh yeah, shit.
The Jets have 3 wins. So right now, your 2-win teams.
The Raiders have Fernando Mendoza.
Your 2-win teams right now are Tennessee, the Raiders, and the Giants.
Yeah, and I mean the Giants or Tennessee aren't going to get quarterbacks, so you're good on that.
Arizona's got 3 wins. Saints now have 4 wins.
They'll get a quarterback. They'll get a quarterback for sure.
Yeah.
They'll get Mendoza, no problem.
Cleveland's
I think Kyler Murray's done, and
Cleveland's got 3 wins, but I don't think they're going to draft a quarterback since they drafted 7 of them last year.
no, I mean I think you got a good future with Shadur Sanders. Ride him out for a year or 2.
All right, here's your pick. The Pittsburgh Steelers going to Detroit to play the limping Lions.
Oh, I mean, the Lions aren't that bad. They're going to lose to Pittsburgh at home. Lions.
I agree. Detroit, big. A very interesting Sunday night football game.
Let's go.
The New England Patriots are traveling to to Baltimore to play the Baltimore Ravens,
Woo.
who are fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah. Who goes first?
Me. Do the Patriots recover from the 21-0 debacle?
That's tough. Wow.
Prime time at home. They can't lose any more games. I'm going to go with the Lamar Jackson-led Ravens in this game.
Okay. You know what? I think you're making the right call, but this is just one of those situations where I got to make up some games. And, I mean, I think New England has a 50-50 chance of winning this game, to be honest with you. I think it's 50-50. I'm going to take New England Patriots just to try to make up a game.
I figured whoever I
think Baltimore's going to win.
I really figured whoever I went, you would go opposite.
Yeah.
Because I was toying with New England. But, yeah. All right, Monday Night Football. The San Francisco 49ers traveling to Indianapolis to play Old Man Rivers and the Colts.
Yep. And I mean, I think there's a lot of people pulling for Phillip Rivers to win that game. It started out great. And he looked like Fat Elvis in that Colts uniform. Am I wrong? Did he not look like Fat Elvis coming out there from the 70s Elvis? Man, I was like, dude, he looks like Elvis Presley coming out there. Belly sticking out, love handles, hunka burning love. We can't go on together with suspicious minds.
Hey, just
that
for
Elvis, baby.
Just for the record, Fat Elvis is my favorite Elvis. So
I think that's no contest, dude.
When he wore capes,
after that,
when he wore capes and went out and did karate and shit, that's my favorite Elvis.
As an FBI agent, no less. That's the best Elvis, dude. After the leather Elvis and up is the best Elvis. Forget anything else. It's garbage. Sorry.
I'm not gonna say it's garbage, but I'm just gonna say Fat Elvis.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage, dude. I never listened to Hound Dog or Jailhouse Rock. I'm like, that shit's corny. Give me Suspicious Minds, bro. Or A Cold Little Boy, baby born in the ghetto, and his mama cried. That shit fire. Yeah, that shit's fire, dude.
Oh yeah, when he remade Willie Nelson's
Always on my mind.
Always on my mind. Maybe
Yeah.
I didn't love you.
That's a banger, dude. Quite as often as I should have. I have a feeling Mike McDaniel singing that to Tua Tagovailoa. You know, you're always on my mind, bro, but we couldn't get it done. Shit. What are we talking about anyway?
We're talking
give
about
me the
the
49ers.
49ers and Colts.
Give me the 49ers, dude. The 49ers are the pain pills and the toilet to Fat Elvis. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go 49ers also. Just Phillip Rivers has had too many fried peanut butter banana sandwiches, and he's not gonna win this game.
I love my mama, baby. I love my mama.
All right, last game: Cincinnati Bengals at the Miami Dolphins. DeQuinn
Whose
Ewers,
pick is it? Oh, yours.
mine. DeQuinn Ewers tryout has begun. Look, I want the Dolphins to win this game, or I want Quinn Ewers to look good. I don't really care if the Dolphins win the game, honestly, because it helps the draft pick. I think I'm going to go Cincinnati Bengals.
Ooh. Okay. I thought you was going to go with Dolphins. All right. Here's the thing about this game. Dolphins win, what? You get picked 16, 17. They lose, you get 12, 13. Same fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? Here's where I'm coming from. The Cincinnati Bengals will be skewered by the new Miami Dolphins back, Quinn Ewers. I'm taking the Dolphins. Fins up! The Quinn Ewers era has started. He's going to be our Super Bowl quarterback. Lock it in. He's going to be under rookie contract
All right,
the whole
so
time we're paying Tua dead money. Ain't going to matter.
We got 4 games different.
Uh-oh, I can make up a lot of ground. I can tie it, dude. I can tie it. The Browns, come on, dude. Y'all can beat Buffalo.
Actually, if you win all 4, you could be a game ahead of me.
Oh shit.
Because I'm 3 games up.
Well, I mean, it could be worse.
I mean, I hope
have an 7 game lead.
I mean, I kind of hope you win the Bengal Dolphin game, but I kind of don't care either. So, whatever. But hey, we got other stuff, important stuff going on this week in the world of football. Other big stuff in football. We got the second ever 12-team college football playoff. Starts Friday night, so we got some college football. We're going to do a little pick on that. These will not count on our NFL stats, but we'll do this and see how we do. Friday night. Friday night we got there's 2 really good matchups this weekend, and then 2 matchups I don't think will be great, but we'll see. But the Friday night game's a very good matchup. You got Alabama heading to Norman, Oklahoma to play the Oklahoma Sooners, who beat them last season and earlier this season. So they seem to have Alabama's number. Can they make it 3 in a row against Alabama?
It was a great game this year. I watched that game from beginning to end. Great game. And after that game, it kind of started the Alabama comeback. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They went on a tear after that game. So who's picking first? I'm going to pick.
I picked the last NFL game, so. I don't know if they can beat them a second time this year. Of course, I didn't think they'd beat them in Tuscaloosa earlier this year. Oklahoma's defense is as real as any defense in this whole playoff, but their offense is maybe the weakest. I think Alabama gets enough done, and Alabama.
For some reason, I don't like this Oklahoma quarterback at all.
I'm going to go Alabama. All right, the first game on Saturday is probably the other really good matchup. You got the Miami Hurricanes heading down to College Station to play the Texas A&M Aggies. Your
Oh,
sound's
I'm not saying
coming
anything.
through.
I'm just letting this do all the talking.
Oh, okay.
Who you taking, Marv? I know who you're taking.
So you got the U.
Easy.
Well, the U can go the hell home after
God.
Saturday. Because they're going to go to College Station, and Texas A&M's going to smack them around and send them packing.
You don't believe? My guy don't believe in Carson Beck. Destiny.
It ain't the 80s
They don't believe in destiny. We're going to beat Ohio State after we beat Texas A&M, make up for 2002 and that bullshit. They cheat us of a national title. Then we're going to take care of Georgia. Carson Beck is going to get his personal revenge, and then we're going to win the national title. That's my prediction.
Keep living in fantasy land. All right. The next game.
These are easy.
The next head coach of the Florida Gators is going to take his Tulane Green Wave into Ole Miss to play the coachless Ole Miss Rebels. Who you got?
And a lot of people don't realize this is an SEC game. Tulane was an original member of the SEC. A lot of people don't remember that. So was Georgia Tech, and so was Swanee College. Dude, I mean, this is one of those things like I don't understand why college football will not let these guys finish coaching their team. I don't. That's so disrespectful. Because I know James Madison's coach.
That was not a college. Well, that wasn't a college football decision. That was an LSU or that was an Ole Miss decision.
That's ridiculous, though.
Because Tulane's coach is coaching them.
So he's officially with Florida.
No, he is coaching Tulane.
But he's officially Florida Gators head coach, right?
For the playoff. Yes, yeah. We've already hired him, but he's going to finish out the season with Tulane.
Stupid. Why did you do that for?
Lane Kiffin's not finishing out
That's
the season.
Stupid.
I can understand why they did it.
I mean, this is one of those things. It's like, I mean, could Tulane pull this upset? I think they're more likely to pull this upset than James Madison is to pull an upset. But I mean, I'm taking Ole Miss. I mean, if they still had Lane Kiffin coach them, I could see them winning the national title.
I think they had a chance, but here's the thing. You don't want a head coach in there that's going to a rival in the same conference, taking all your players and trying to push them to come with him. It was a bad situation for Ole Miss. I think Lane Kiffin played games with them for 3 months, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all for sending him packing. However, I hope Tulane keeps this game close and competitive. I wouldn't mind if they win it because that would make me even feel better about our head coach hire. But I think Ole Miss has too much. I think Ole Miss will beat them, but I'm just hoping that's a close game. I think this will be the better one of the two. Then the nightcap game. Yeah. The nightcap game. James Madison is going to Oregon, to Eugene, to play Oregon. The campus where they filmed Animal House.
I mean, if you want me to give the odds of James Madison beating Oregon, I'm going to quote Animal House. Here are the chances of James Madison beating Oregon. 0.0. 0.0.
I don't think this game will be close. I don't think it'll be competitive. I could see Oregon hanging 70 on the board. I'm not even being funny. They're at home, a rough place to play. It's a playoff game, so they're not going to overlook them. James Madison, yeah, you got a great story. You're going to get to go play in the playoff, and that's where the great story is going to end. Oregon's going to pound.
And James Madison coached left someplace too, right? He don't get to coach them, right? And that am I wrong or am I right in it?
I don't know if he's coaching them or not.
But he got hired by somebody.
he left. I mean, he took another job, but I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know if he's coaching in the playoff. I don't know that. I don't know anything about it. I know Billy Napier is going to be their next head coach, but I don't know if the old head coach is coaching them this weekend or not. I have no clue.
Yeah, Billy Napier's coaching them.
No, he ain't coaching them in the bowl. He ain't coaching
Okay.
them this week. No.
Wow, that's wild. So he went to UCLA.
I mean, he took the head coaching
UCLA.
job move.
Yeah.
What? Oh, the
He's
James
coaching
Madison
Nico
coach.
Amabala.
What? Well, what's his?
Yeah,
do you know
it's,
his name?
Bob Chesney. No relation to Kenny Chesney. She thinks my tractor's sexy. She thinks Jay Madison's sexy. They're on Interstate 81, man. I think I've either done a James Madison volleyball game or a basketball game. I remember James Madison doing one of their games, play-by-play, against the ETSU Bucks, who hung tough with North Carolina for about 10 minutes last night, by God.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't too bad at halftime.
Hey, we
honestly.
might be looking at our future Southern Conference champs for the first time since 2020, which ETSU could have been a Sweet 16 Grade 8 team. Probably that might have been one of the best ETSU teams of all time in 2020, bro. Didn't get a chance to shine.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to shine. Southern Conference champions, baby.
Yeah, that was a shame.
Oh, God. Damn COVID. All right, so
Bob Chesney is coaching. Bob Chesney is coaching
Okay,
James
nice.
Madison
Good,
in the
perfect.
college football playoff. So the only one that's not coaching, is Lane Kiffin, and that's basically because of the way he drug LSU out and acted like the total dipshit he's
got to
always
Tennessee.
been. I would have took him at Florida, but I'm not thrilled. I'm not sad that we're not getting him, because here's the thing: 4 years from now, he'll be looking for somewhere else, and he'll leave them pissed off too, because that's what he does.
Tennessee fans.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, he might have did great things at Florida, but I just don't. The roller coaster he rides and just the nonstop. I'm kind of glad that we ended up not getting him.
He wants the new girl on the block. You'll always be that guy, which I don't blame him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess
Of
not.
course, I mean, I don't know if he's there. I've never been to Ole Miss's campus, but I have been to Gainesville, and you can fall in love every 15 seconds in Gainesville, and there's probably a lot of fatherless 18 to 22-year-old females that you could have had your, Lane Kiffin likes to partake in that, dude. Did you see all those text messages from Ole Miss girls? I don't know if it's real or fake, but it was wild. It was wild.
No. I know the old rumor used to be that the old saying was you go to any SEC campus to find future All-Americans, except Ole Miss. You go there to find future Miss Americas. So apparently, the Grove's a very good site. It's what I've always heard. So, but I'm sure LSU. I mean, there ain't no major universities hurting for
And
good
I'll
looking
say
girls.
that I've been to Athens and Tallahassee, and that is my 1 and 2 in the country, dude. No, nobody touches. Florida State is 62% female.
I lived in Tallahassee.
Yeah, Marv
so.
can attest. Past Marv, not current Marv. Current Marv's happy where he's at.
I was married when I lived. I was married when I lived in
Damn,
Tallahassee
okay.
also. But I did, notice. I did notice the scenery. So
Some nice, big, beautiful trees. That's what we're talking about, everybody. Quit thinking dirty. We're talking about them big, beautiful trees. A lot of people have never been. Spanish moss. We like that Spanish moss.
and it is the Sunshine State, so they had some of them had large grapefruits on them. I mean,
We love
yeah.
juicy grapefruits, boys. I like the pink ones the best. Okay, we're getting this. I mean, we got to keep this PG-13, man. What are we doing? Is the show over? We make our college football picks?
This thing has made it. That's the only 4 games, and next week we won't have college football picks probably because they won't be playing the college football games till the week
That's
after.
wild because we're going to have NFL
I think they come back on
and
like the 31st.
college football on the same day. Thank goodness the Miami Texas A&M is not going to interfere with the NFL. That's all I got to say. Thank goodness. They put the 2 weaker games against NFL games.
Next week, we're going to try to record on
All
Tuesday maybe, since Wednesday's Christmas
Okay.
Eve.
I'll try to pull that off.
So, all right. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Enjoy your weekend. I know some people, this might be the last week they have to work before Christmas because a lot of people probably got next week off. So, everybody enjoy your time off with your family. We'll be watching some Dolphin football Sunday, and no pressure because we've got